rest in peace, Mo3,
Yeah.
a very talented rapper, singer. If you read his verses, the written stuff, you cannot rap it just off the word. You gotta
Okay.
have a beat because it's very complex, rapid.
Okay.
He's very visual.
Now I didn't
And
listen to Mo3 a lot. I'm gonna let you go. I didn't listen to Mo3 a lot because was super popular rapper? He was more underground. He started to have a buzz, but he had songs that, like you said, he was singing and rapping, and it had melody and
he
it
was
connected with
popular.
people.
He
You
was
think
super
so?
popular, Brandon. He was getting there. If you
Yeah,
look
he
at
was
the,
getting there for sure.
I'm going off the views off YouTube. He has views. He has
Yeah,
2 million followers,
yeah.
and he's from Texas. Texas
All
don't
right.
need America to be hot.
No, that's for sure. Yeah.
He could have stayed in
Shout out to Lil
Texas.
Flip, right?
No,
All them
Slim
artists.
Thug.
Yeah, Slim Thug for
Shout
sure.
out to Mike Jones for keeping the weight down. I see you, player. But
Right.
yeah, Texas don't need. He was a superstar, Brandon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very, Brandon. You said you never listened to this man.
I'm not saying didn't listen to him, but listen to all his music, like some of the other artists that I like. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I did, but I never heard a song I didn't like. Like I couldn't tell you one of his album titles, but I just remember his voice is distinct. I think that's one of the ones I've heard. It's
Okay,
more of a
well,
singing song.
yeah, but he's
And I'm
still
not gonna say
rapping.
like a gospel, but it give me that kind of soulful. If you're not paying attention, you don't know he talking about street stuff.
Yes, it's a formula. If you hum, it's a formula. You will
Hmm.
make hits if you reintroduce hymns and
Yeah,
old gospel black music.
yeah.
Cause that's really soul music they playing. Cause they was
Hmm.
getting a butt whooped
Correct.
in
Yeah.
Texas. Shout out
Right.
to June 18th, Juneteenth coming
Yeah.
up.
But let
You
me ask
know,
you real quick. You think Mo3 was bigger than, and I don't think he was, Yellow Beezy, because Yellow Beezy had a commercial song and he was, I guess you would say he was bigger at the time. He had a bigger single. His career might have been bigger, but you see where he is now. It's not the same projection. He was up and then you had that drop off.
Mo3 and Beezy is comparison to Little Flip and Ti.
so,
T,
so
T at the beginning.
okay, I'm with you.
Ti is Mo3.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Little Flip is Yella Beezy. Came out. This is the way we ball. All we do is shine. Or
Right.
what's
And
another
game
song?
over.
Game and got sued, lost all his money because they didn't get that
Right.
clear.
They didn't get it cleared. And then the Pac-Man song, the
Yeah,
Pac-Man sound.
the gay
Correct.
man.
Yeah.
Very commercial, nationwide.
Yeah.
Ti, his first album, ain't nobody heard of that. Second album,
Right.
ain't
Right.
nobody.
Barely
Oh,
no, yeah.
no. Second album, you had to have big rims, no AC, with 24 smoking that drone in the
Right.
South.
Because it wasn't streaming. You couldn't just get all the music or see what all albums came out and just listen to it that way. So you just had to know about Ti to be able to be like, you know what, let me listen to this album.
Yeah, money, hoes, cars, and clothes.
Mm,
That's
yeah.
how my partner rolls.
So what album
Burning
was the third
drone,
album Ti really
24.
blew up?
The album out for Chopper died when, see, this what happened. This what happens. Him and Little Flip crash. Boom.
Right.
It turned out they said at the time Ti, I guess, had more street cred. I don't know, but he had whiskers on him 10 years later. Oh, let me shut up. Man. I just joked. That was a
That's
joke.
a joke for sure. That's something they were saying back then. He ain't had no mustache. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm with you.
I'm
I'm
talking
with you.
about what animal got whiskers,
A
Brandon?
rat. You got a rat. You know, looks
Okay,
like a
yeah.
rat.
That was a joke, people.
Right.
And then he blew up, and that blew up, crushed Little Flip, and Little
Right.
Flip, freestyle king. He just do those. Got a cup.
And we used to
That's
love Lil
flashy.
Flip. Like we would
Still
listen
like him.
to Lil Flip down at the beach. We was playing his music. I think you had the CD, right?
Yeah, I bought
Mm.
both
With the
his.
leprechaun.
The
Yeah.
first, nah, I ain't buy no damn leprechaun. I ain't buying no guy.
Fruit.
Listen to Ti say it is first with a leprechaun suit.
He did say that.
With lollipops in his mouth or something.
Right, right, right.
I didn't get that one out. That was one of the two. I
Yeah.
was Mr. Pookie.
Mr. Lucci, yeah.
Yeah, I like leather jackets and slacks. I ain't like no leprechauns.
So what, you couldn't do that as marketing? You were like, they were like, it might be a good idea. You little flip, you be saying leprechaun. Let's put an album together, concept album, and you wouldn't dress up that way.
Go back and look at T.I. this verse. A lot of pops his mouth with a leprechaun.
That's a hard diss.
And I say,
hey, look, Flip, I heard you in the house, my nigga. Tell him bring your punk ass to the stage. Look, Flip, I heard you in the house. Bring your punk ass to the stage.
We'll bring him to the stage.
Has anybody seen Lil Flip lately?
We'll bring him to the stage.
We'll bring him to the stage. Lil Flip lately?
We'll bring him to the stage.
Anybody know how Lil Flip came into the game?
We'll bring that nigga to the stage.
Y'all want one? I got several copies.
Yeah.
Y'all remember this nigga now. That time this nigga started playing like he hard. Y'all remember this.
Mr. Lucky Charm.
I'ma tell you what, Flip. Pussy nigga, I'm the leader of the troops. You just following suit. Hold on. Question for anybody following you. What kind of nigga take a picture in a Lucky Charm suit with a lollipop chain and some leprechaun boots?
we ain't doing that, Brandon. We Mr. Lucci. The shaft jacket.
Yeah.
With the silk shirt.
Is that what Mr. Pookie and Miss Lucci was doing? They was
with the slacks.
With the slacks.
A big Ruger 45 pistol.
Okay.
That look. That's how black man used to look like. Man, now we look like Mo3 up here. We were using butterflies. It used to look like man.
Yeah.
But
or gentlemen. We used to be I ain't gonna say gentlemen, but distinguished. We used to have a respectable look.
We did. Now my man RP got the parachute jacket on. But talented rapper, one of my favorite artists the past at least 3 years. If you like gangster music, violence, and creativity, this is the guy to go to. But unfortunately, he raps about his death a lot.
Yeah.
Getting hit on the highway, walk him down, caught lacking. You saw that incident on the highway.
Yeah.
We caught him up on the highway, run him down. He talks about a lot of that stuff, Brandon.
Yeah, but for some reason, I think rappers feel like they got to make this type of music because if they don't, they're not going to get the spotlight. Like we just said, T.I. and Lil Flip. T.I. was doing his thing for a long time, but he didn't really blow up until he had a beef with another artist. And then one catapulted, one went down. And I think a lot of people feel like that's the only way people want to pay attention to your music. If you have conflict, if you're ready to kill everybody, if you selling drugs and you bragging about it, that's the kind of stuff that's going to take you to the next level.
But Brandon, I think he did this conflict and he was a conflict guy in real life, I think.
Okay.
I think.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, I saw an interview. He said he paid somebody some fake money and drugs. And the man called him up. He told him, get him back in blood.
No, you can't. Yeah.
Yes, Brandon, that's a huge.
And that's when he was rapping. That's in his rap career.
That's probably before, but yeah, he said that in the interview. See, if I was a drug dealer, I got my slacks on, my leather jacket,
a 45 revolver,
45 automatic, Brandon. Come on now, 45 automatic Ruger, all metal.
Okay.
I don't want to do no hurting, but this young man come up in here. He got me on 55 stacks.
Yeah.
What I got to do now, Brandon? I don't want to do no hurt. What I got to do now, Brandon?
I don't know how you gonna get back.
You think I could take it as a loss?
Yeah, peacefully. Yeah, you could. That's an option, right?
No, I'm a drug dealer, Brandon. Ain't no option. This is
okay. Go ahead. If you do something, it's gonna lead to another action. So
yes, me building my rep up. Now he on the streets bragging, I got that silver gun for 5,000.
Yeah.
Now your name is going to the dirt.
Yeah.
So you see how people start problems, what they do? I want to be peaceful.
Right.
But now I hear the rumors. Brandon baby mama come over to my house. I hear the rumors for her. My
Uh-huh.
mom come to my house. I hear the rumors for her. Man, I
Yeah.
gotta do
And how
something.
does that?
now,
Yeah, that's
Brandon.
what I said. That affects us. We can't just let it go. Now you got to crash out in a sense for your to repair your reputation, right?
Brandon crash. Yeah, crash out. Just like the man who crashed out over this. Ain't nobody know this guy. What they give him? What did he get? He lose his whole life for a few
Yeah.
$100s.
Yeah, maybe 1,000. They might have got 1,000.
See, I don't crash out because I'm the smart one. I pick one of these YNs on the streets who want to put these. They crash out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Young Gotti.
Oh, this is a video? I'm okay. Go ahead. So pause it real quick because I did remember watching this video. Who the truck? It's a truck with the cam is recording. Where is Mo3's car? Do you know?
I think we can play it again. I'll play it while we run it. I think this is Mo3 car right here. You see how I swerve?
Yeah.
That's Mo3. That is
Oh,
a
yeah, that is his car.
Honda Accord.
Regular person
Now,
car.
Regular person car. You need to ride low key. Honda Accord. Mo3 raps all his lyrics. He raps about this stuff, people.
Yeah.
Everything that happened right here, shootout on the highway, caught lacking. He raps about this.
Right.
But one thing I can say about Mo3, I think he was a gunslinger, brother.
Yeah, I think so.
I think he liked that conflict.
Yeah.
And he wasn't afraid of the conflict. So, people, it's two ways to live life. Or when a threat comes to you. Fight or flight.
Like
the Mo3 way is fighting.
Yeah.
Bah. That's his way, right?
Yeah.
The pussy way, brother. Flight. What's that?
You say Black Air Force? Wait, what?
Don't read that yet. But what's that? What's
just running, retreating.
In your opinion, which one is the best way?
Man, it depends on the situation, but like I said, what'll get us killed is the Mo3 way. Sometimes the pussy way, you'll live to see another day. Then you can regroup because you think he was ready for what happened.
Okay, I'll go. Hold on. The best way is the way you get out alive. So any one of these.
Okay, that's a good switch. Yeah.
If you can get out alive by flight, choose that.
Yeah.
If you could get out alive by fight.
Yeah, and sometimes, like you say, sometimes you do have to fight your way, and that's how you get out alive. Because you can, I guess it can go good or bad if you don't fight. Like, I'm not saying you can't fight, but if you don't fight, you will die. It's no retreat. I get what you're saying.
Okay, Brandon got a gun in his hand. That 45 Ruger. A big rock roller down the street running. What should Brandon do?
I should shoot.
Wait, hold on. Brandon, let me explain it.
Okay, go ahead.
It's coming at you. Now, Brandon ain't gonna shoot first because he's acting macho. Brandon knows his surrounding. He knows it's a car 45 yards away. He can jump on top.
You think that's what my first thought gonna be?
Yes.
With a gun in my hand. Okay,
That's my first step. That's my first step, bro. All the time. That saved me. When them loose dogs come out, I got them loose dogs. I already know my escape. Every place I got an escape plan. People.
Okay.
So Brandon is. I know he just ain't gonna shoot because he ain't that type of person.
I may not shoot instantly, but I'm gonna be aiming and looking around to see where I could go first. But go ahead. No, go ahead.
Brandon's a black man. He's running to that F-150 and getting in that bed. It's easy.
And instinctively that may happen. I may not even think. I just start taking off.
Now watch this. Brandon inside the bed. He did flight. That dog started jumping up in there. What Brandon gonna do now? Fly again? Or
no, I'm gonna shoot now.
There you go. Brandon, I think that's
a smart plan. Get in a safer area than you were on the ground to start with. then kind of reassess, and then if you have to use deadly force, then use deadly force.
And he playing good. You can shoot, but Brady, you better not miss. You better not miss.
Right.
And you probably go. I bet
You're gonna miss.
If Brady shoot 5 times, that dog 25 yards away, Brady gonna miss every one.
Yes, I am.
Until you get about 3 yards in front of him.
Right here. And I'm just shooting backing up at that point.
See, gun training would teach you that.
Yeah. And also that's dangerous to do because you mess around, hit somebody because you scared, try to shoot at a dog that's running.
Brandon, that was your first thing you was gonna do. Brandon said, I'm stand there and shoot.
No,
and hit the neighbors. hit the neighbor. Hit the wonderful white girl selling lemonade at the end of the street. Brandon, I think you won't. I think Brandon.
No, I probably would. I'll be thinking about it.
No, because you just passed that F-150.
Yeah.
And you can make it. You can make it in there quick. And then you got the option to shoot.
Yeah.
But Mo3 in this situation, the pussy way, he could have took off running.
Yeah.
From Jump Street. If you know you didn't have your weapon on,
yeah,
take off running. Also, the best way, what I chose to, that Honda Accord weighs 3,380 pounds, a whopping 192 horsepower, and you sitting behind the motor.
Which will shield you a little bit if you get low enough.
Shield you? Burn it now. You got the biggest weapon on the scene.
But if you're driving at him and he's still shooting, at least it's not you just open out on the highway. You know what I'm saying? You're coming at him just like that dog would be, and it'll be hard for somebody to shoot you. And then you'll hit them with your car.
Or the best way in this situation, he was thinking right here, that car stopped, his car stopped. Just drive off.
Yeah.
Drive off. And you better, and this time you're running for your life. You better have a half tank.
And most people don't, but that's another story.
Because this man is coming. Okay, nah, he ain't that dumb. He ain't coming to get you. He ain't gonna get you through crowds. That's too much of scene. Just run off.
Yeah. But even if you make it out that day, ultimately they're trying to get you. It's a hit. It was a hit out on Mo3. So
well, for some reason, Brandon, he knew that. The lifestyle.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying.
For every gun he popped, he gonna have 3 guns pop back there.
Yeah.
That's his lifestyle he chose.
Yeah.
And he chose the Mo3 way. The Mo3 way was stand and fight. Now, I don't know nothing about carrying, but I heard this before, Brandon. Deep concealment. You heard that before, Brandon? If I have a weapon in deep concealment, what that means?
It means it's tucked low, or it's deep, hidden, kind of. Is that what you're trying to say?
Okay, if I conceal a weapon, what that means?
You just put it up. But then that's why I say
if I conceal a weapon on your persons, what that means?
If you conceal a weapon, it's just out of sight. It's just out of sight. That's what I would say. Oh, but I can get to it. You can get,
But you can get to it.
Yeah, you can get to it.
So what is deep? What you think deep concealment is?
Just even more than that. Just not just regularly put up. That's not what I'm thinking about to say.
If it's a person, that gun between your ass or deep down in a boot. You saw the ankle braces is I consider that deep concealment.
Because you said
ankle guns.
Oh yeah, I know you mean.
Now you try to avoid
you can't feel it. Yeah. Okay, I'm with you.
You can't feel it, but if it's that deep, it's hard to get to.
Yeah, and that's the way people sneak guns in the club. They do stuff like that
between the ass cheeks. And y'all saw Mo3. Y'all saw Mo3 in the video. He got out the car.
Yeah.
Then went back around. What do you think?
He was nervous. He was trying to get his firearm that he, like you say, he had concealed, but it wasn't easily accessible.
There you go. People, a firearm should be easily accessed. If you got it running so deep like this, you're hiding it because you probably felt it don't need to go. Yeah. He
And
couldn't get to
it was too late.
Check this out. Brandon watched a whole lot of gun videos and got bossed up in his head. He said, I'm going to deep conceal a revolver in my boot, my cowboy boot. Now, Debo walk up to Brandon.
Yeah.
Slap him in his face. Boom. Then push him. Then hit him. And now he said, I'm about to kill you. Brandon got a pistol on him, but can't get to it.
Not really. I gotta be like, hold on 1 minute. Let me take my boot off.
See,
but somebody gonna let you do all that?
That's deep concealment. But let me tell you something. What Brandon should have done is the flight. Get it moved back. Get out of there. Get out of there. Right. Now he got two options. Fight or flight. Yeah. He can reach down in his boot and get that 38.
Yeah. Showtime.
He's going to jail. Brandon going to jail. They saw Brandon just up it. What a man is way over there.
Yeah.
People, I just told you how the laws work. Y'all will be pulling guns out of people, shooting the people way over there. You going to jail.
But why am I going to jail for trying to save my own life?
Brandon.
Just because I'm endangering other people? Huh?
You ran off, Brandon. The buy you tired to go in your boot. You pull your gun out. This man stopped coming to you. And Brandon said, I got you. Bow, bow.
Wait, isn't that what?
Because Brandon got hit, but the man stopped.
Yeah.
He had the right to kill him.
Yeah. But we see, I'm not trying to pick on law enforcement, but we see law enforcement do the same kind of thing. Like sometimes they'll overuse the force that they have or the control that they have.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's written in the law. They cannot be held accountable for anything they do. So, Brandon, if you write the laws, Brandon, why do you care? It's in the law. You voted for it.
Yeah. But my thing is, so what should we do? Should we take the pussy away and just run completely? Get away. Don't turn around. Just keep on running until you go home.
With the laws or what?
No, just if something happens, somebody's threatening my life.
Oh, we already went over this, Brandon.
Go ahead. What?
Any way to make sure you survive is the right way to do.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to run. Brandon got the 6-shooter in his boot, all right? In Buffalo, New York, and this man got an AR. Now, Brandon ran off first. Now he said, I got the right to fight back.
Yeah, that's what go through people's head. Like they be angry, they upset, they got slapped, they want to do something. Now they want to use the gun. You're like, you know what? I don't like it. Huh? With
the 44 Magnum got dropped by the man, Brandon. With the 44 Mag, what you gonna do with your pea shooter in your boot?
I'm gonna let off a shot so I'll feel better.
And RRP those people in Buffalo. But yes, we tried but that's a lesson. Get out, whatever you do to stay alive, stay alive.
Got to do it, yeah.
Don't fight with the cops. You fight or flight. You can use fight or flight when you get pulled over. Look at this.
What you mean? Wait, explain that.
Pulled over, people. Fight or flight.
Okay.
The cops come to you. You can choose to be submissive.
Yeah.
Or you can choose to be aggressive. Pick one. The person on the other side got billions of dollars backing them.
Yeah.
And a gun on their hip. And the law said they can't get in trouble.
And what do I have?
I
got Black Lives Matter.
No, you got fight or flight, Brandon. That's all you got. Pick one. Brandon, which one you want to pick?
I'm fight or flight, but I'm going to be submissive. I'm going to work with whoever's pulling me over so I can make it home.
So Brandon come up there. Okay, this is BR. Okay, BR. Is this address correct?
Yes, it is.
License insurance, please. Don't reach too fast.
All right, here you go.
All right, you got any guns in the car?
No, I don't.
All right. They're a little older. Could you just take your keys out and put on top of the car?
Sure, no problem.
All right.
But I do have some prior engagements. If that's
I said I'm gonna go to my car and check this out. Could you please put your keys on top of the hood, sir?
No problem.
Okay. The officer I go back, check his stuff, everything good. Here's your keys, sir. How your day? Here's your ticket. This now you can pay this $100 right here, or you can take me to court. Wherever you want to do.
Yeah.
Sign it and go.
Yeah.
Brandon drives off, a little less money, but he's alive.
Yeah.
Now, Brandon, play the aggressive role.
Okay, go ahead.
License registration, sir?
I have it, but what did you pull me over for? I don't really understand what I did wrong.
So you gotta tell your tail light is out in the back. License registration, please.
Okay, here you go. But I still don't get why that's the reason to pull me over for. I really wasn't doing anything wrong.
Mel, sir, Miss, damn, first.
Are you misgendering me on purpose? Trying to be funny?
I can't. The long hair over your eyes is. The long hair on your eyes, sir, is throwing me off. Are you sir or miss?
I'm a guy, and you know that. Okay. I don't understand why the cops always give me a hard time about this stuff. I didn't even do anything wrong.
Your tail light is off.
What if I pulled you over? How would you feel if I pulled you over for no reason? Because your tail light off.
Smell a little marijuana, sir.
Yeah, I smoked a little bit at the house.
Sir,
I know you ain't. No, you don't. You can't search my car. I know my rights.
No, could you just turn the car off and put the keys on top?
Why? Why? I actually got somewhere to go. I don't. I know the law, officer, and I don't have to. I don't have to comply with anything if I don't want to.
Sir, this is a lawful pulled over for a broken tail light. Please comply. Could you put your keys on top of the hood?
No, I don't want to. Get the dogs out here. You don't have the right to search me. I didn't do anything wrong.
Give them. Right. Sir, don't get out the car. Just stay there. I'm gonna run this license and insurance.
And I'm taking my seatbelt off. I'm getting out.
Get your ass back in the car.
All right.
I come up. Let's get back up here. He said, "Bring the dogs out
here."
Then
that's why I start going. I go live now. Look what they doing to me. Look. And that's
all right, sir. Since you told us, like sinners, to bring the dogs in here, we brought the dogs in here. All right. The dog go around the car. Now, Brandon, can you teach your dog to do tricks?
Yeah, if I wanted to, yeah.
Can you tell him to or sit on command?
Yes, I can. If I got a treat, he'll do anything.
And guess what, people? We think we got a gun in deep concealment. I'm gonna tell the dog to do something.
Yeah,
so they get around, you get the dog to the side. The dog.
Right. So you think they have canines out there that are just doing stuff?
Yes, Brandon, you can't. You tell me this. You could train the dog to sit, the bark, and this. You can't train the dog to do something to let
just because, So you're saying canine police officers, they not on the up and up.
They unlawful, in my opinion. They should be unlawful. How can you have an animal?
Agree, but let me ask you this:
civil rights.
How many times have you seen an officer, a human officer, tell a canine, "Stop! Get off him!" Because the dog is biting somebody and it won't get off?
I see many times. I seen a canine on social media. They let the dogs loose. You had two monkeys on the porch. Just chilling, Brandon. Just chilling. That's all they know who to bite. Just whatever their business.
And the officers don't have control of the dog because at the end of the day, it's an animal. They barely have control of the humans doing stuff. The human cops.
If you let the dog loose, do the dog got the scent? If the scent is on, how does the dog know which human to bite?
It doesn't know, but it's quote unquote trained though. So yeah, that's what they go with.
Brandon,
and we're okay with it.
Chase. The dog been 10 miles away from the scent the whole time. Yeah. They let the dog loose.
Yeah.
How you know who to bite?
He say, "I'm just gonna bite anybody black." That's how they train me. That's what I'm going for.
God, they don't do that. They don't do that. Though they don't do that, Brandon. We got to get off the B word. They don't do that. Them dogs do that.
They don't. But
they can sit on command to signal drugs.
So you think that's why people get bit that way, and the dog won't let up because it's got a scent of drugs on them?
No, man. The dog is a The German Shepherd is a attack dog, bro. It's still hit with a
right,
string,
right.
dude.
But why would they employ attack dogs that's an animal to police people? Does that make sense?
Because once that dog get on your
if I'm hiding in the garage and they don't feel like going in there, they'll send a dog in there to get me.
No, and let the dog, we letting the dog out. That means we don't got no keys to this garage. It's gonna be y'all in there.
And if you wrestle a dog and kill him, that's a charge.
Oh, that's charge. That's definitely, bro. You can't kill no police officer.
But you be fighting for your life in the garage, or like I say, you be trying to be like, hold on, I'm about to get out, but it's too late.
You was resisting, Brandon. The dog said you was resisting arrest, and he had to get rough with you.
Right? Is he gonna be able to testify on the stand? That's what happened.
No, it's a body cam. We got a body cam, but dogs should be illegal. They should not be used dogs to say you could search somebody car.
I agree.
Now, on an airplane, yes, but car, come on, people, come on. But yeah, fight or flight. 2 ways to get out there. Any way to keep you safe, pick that way.
Yeah. RIP to Mo3.
RIP to Mo3. Sorry to be a little bad over there. I wish you ran that night. I wish. And your family probably wish too, but
you can't run forever. Sometimes it's inevitable, like I say.
It is
if he would have got away that night, it might have been another night. That's why that street stuff it's not worth it, man. If you can get out, you got to get out.
And here's the reality, people. I rarely see fancy cars. Everybody talk about flights and doing this, but in reality, people are driving Honda Accords.
Yeah. And why? It's because they're reliable. They're good cars.
Yeah, he's rich. He's a rich man. Regular black people can't drive a Honda Accord, bro. Regular black people, surplus cars. Chevrolet Impala. Chevy Cruze. Dodge Challenger. Crown Victoria. Surplus cars.
Right.
Soon, wait till 5 years. You can see a whole bunch of us in Kias.
I'm already there, but yes.
Yeah. It's gonna switch. It's gonna switch.
Right.
So this is a higher class. This is one of
that's a nice car.
Yeah, he got him a college girl right here.
But can you rap about this car?
No, he rapped about a bigger cars.
Yeah. But shouldn't it be a flex that you got a reliable car? That's good performance.
I was looking at Honda. I was admiring Honda Accord, the new body style. I used to didn't like them, but I was admiring. I was admiring those cars today, man.
It's not a bad car.
It looks funny. But if you have it like all black,
it kind of looks sporty. I've seen some that look really nice. Like I say, I'm at the age where it's a good car. It's reliable. It looks sporty. It don't attract the wrong type of attention. Like if I'm driving
attention. This right here.
What kind?
YNs better have some wheel locks. All right. You better have 2 sets of wheel locks on there because those wheels coming off. Brandon, you got to get to the streets.
Why is that? I was just gonna compare it to a Challenger or a Charger. No, but you are right though. It shouldn't be that way, but it is that way, especially in some of these other cities.
If this, look how it looks. You can't drive. See,
I'll drive it for sure. That. Yeah.
And concept releases.
Oh yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
And almost like an Audi or an Infinity or something like that.
It only looks like this. Got to get in black.
So you get green. It's not gonna be the same thing. No, I'm with you.
Yeah, they steal those rims, man. These Toyotas. I don't know what they doing, but they steal them.
My camera going off again.
All right, Brandon, you want to call it?
Yeah, we can go ahead and call it.
All right, guys, make sure to check us out. Brandon still got these Dollar Tree cords up in here.
Yeah, I've been on vacation. I said I was going to switch it out, but
I'm thinking this is telling me he has a problem with his battery on his whoever is powering that device. That's the problem because it does it almost at the hour mark.
Right.
And it's 3 times in a row.
All right.
So Check on the power supply to it, how it's getting it. All right, y'all check us out. Stay tuned and subscribe. Thank you kindly.
All right, y'all have a good one. End this thing.